everyone, Steve here. Welcome back. Glad to see you all again. Hope you've all been practicing hard, and I'd like to say thank you for all of your comments on my other videos. I hope I've answered all your questions well enough for you to understand, and yeah, keep them coming, and I hope you're getting somewhere with these lessons. So in the last lesson I introduced the Math Rock bookcase. So I had various CDs and other objects on here, and a few of you have messaged me asking me for my address and sent me a few things, but still waiting for them to get here. But once they do, I'll get them on there for you. If you do want to put something on the shelf, if you want to send something to me, then send me an email. I'll put my email in the description, and then I'll get I'll send you my address so you can send something to me. Okay, so this lesson is going to be on 5/4 meter or time signatures, which is referred to as quintuple time, and usually in Math Rock we call it odd time. I've had a bit of experience of playing in 5/4 in the past. It can be quite challenging, but you can also write some really cool things in 5/4. As with all my other lessons, I'll give you a little bit of theory, then we'll look at some examples, and then I'll give you some exercises to take away and work on. Been asked by a few people for odd timing, so I'm just taking my time to go through each time signature, as I feel like it'd be too much to do all in one lesson. So with 5/4 we have 5 crotchet beats, so 5 quarter beats in a bar, so it's one more than 4/4, so it can feel a little odd at first, but you'll soon get used to it. I don't know what your experience is with this, but hey, let me know what you think about 5/4 in the comments, if you've tried using it before, if you've got any recordings or anything like that. There are 2 main beat patterns, so what I mean by this is what you can see on screen here. I have 4 bars. The first 2 bars are these 2 main beat patterns. So you have S, W, M, W, W. S means strong beats, W means weak, medium is like a medium strength, and then yeah, again W, W, which is weak. So if this was a drum pattern, for example, it's where the accents are. So if you had like the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that first beat. What I'll do is I'll play them for you so you get a better understanding of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's pattern number 1, and pattern number 2 goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the accent's on the 1 and the 3 in that one. But we don't have to stick to this pattern. These are just 2 common patterns you'll find in 5/4. Now I've added 2 extra bars on here so you can see how we could mess them up a bit. So accenting the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that those 1s and the 3s are strong beats, and the other ones are quite reserved and weaker. And in the last bar as well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By no means we need to play like this. We could accent all 5 beats or whatever we want to do. We could play anything like that. So I'll move on to give you an example of what we can do in 5/4. So this is something I've written. Let's take a look at this. So there's that example. What did you think to that? I spent a while writing that one. It had kind of that kind of Japanese kind of math rock, like lights kind of vibe to it. And I introduced the one guitar, and then I've shown you how you could write an accompanying guitar to that if you had another guitarist in the band, or you could even play that on bass if you wanted to. And so another 5/4 example is this one by Meet Me in St. Louis. I won't play it for you now. I've actually forgotten how to play it, but I did play it. I did do a cover of the entire song 2 years ago, so I'll throw a link up and you can go and check that out if you want to. It's a pretty challenging tapping piece, but quite fun to play. Well, the entire song is actually really fun to play as well. It's got many different odd time signatures in there, so you'll have fun learning that one. You can get a tab online for it. And yeah, so another example I have in 5/4. So 5/4, even we're considering it as odd timing, is actually part of the simple timing signature group. So this means each beat you can divide it into divisions of 2. And like we looked at in the last lesson, we looked at 3/4 and 6/8. So 3/4 is the simple time signature, and 6/8 is considered compound time signature. So remember, in the compound time signature, we group notes in divisions of 3, multiples of 3, sorry. So in 5/4, I was thinking, if you want to do some kind of like polyrhythmic kind of thing, what would be the compound of 5/4? So I looked this up, and it's the time signature of 15/8, and it might look a bit crazy, 15 quaver beats there. But basically all this is playing triplets in 5/4. So remember, if we're playing in compound timing, then we count the groups of 3 as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and so altogether that gives us 15 notes. So I'll show you an example of playing 15/8 over 5/4 and see what you think. So what did you think? The tapping guitar that was playing in the compound time in 15/8, and then the guitar underneath was playing in 5/4 and doing a variation of rhythms, whereas the tapping was doing the same thing. So as I said, if you just wanted to play in 15/8 over 5/4, if you start your metronome up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you just count in triplets. Like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, triplet, 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 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5. Yeah, so there you have a 15/8 time over 5/4. And you don't even have to write it as 15/8. As you can see here, we could divide it into 9/8 and 6/8, and we still have 15 beats. Or we could even change 5/4 to 3/4 and 2/4. It's really about what you've written. You can see here the 6/8 and the 9/8, 9/8 and 6/8. Sorry, they don't really match up. You know, the tapping ends kind of halfway through a bar, so it would be better to write this in 15/8. And the same, the 5/4 one actually just fits, because the one chord fits nicely into the 3/4 bar. It goes for 3 beats, and the next chord goes for 2 beats. So you could write that as 3/4 and 2/4, and you could even just count it as 5/4, even if it was written in 3/4 and 2/4. So don't get too bogged down with being stuck in that particular time signature, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, so that's a look at some examples of 5/4. So let's move on to the exercises. I have two groups of exercises for you today, and I made one set slightly easier than the other one, and they're more just rhythmic variations to get you comfortable with playing different rhythms in 5/4 more than moving around the fretboard. So once you get comfortable with these rhythms, you can take them away and then apply some whatever you want to them, some chord progressions or a riff, or just do whatever you want with them, and also come up with some rhythms yourself in 5/4 as well. So let's take a look at the two of them. So here we have the easier 5/4 exercises. It's 5 bars long, and the first 3 bars are to get you playing on like kind of the main beats of 5/4, and the last 2 give you some little rhythm variations to work with. Let's take a look at the first 3 bars. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So they're the kind of the main beats in 5/4. And let's take a look at the last 2 bars of this exercise. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 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 5. And then we have the last bar for you. 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2, 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 3, 4, 5. So practice them a little slower, depending really what level you're at, and you get familiar with the feeling of 5/4. On to the more complex exercises. I got 4 bars for you here, so 4 different rhythm variations for you. So like the simple ones, take them slowly at first, and I'll play these bar by bar for you. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 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 5. So that's the first one. It's a little choppy and hard to get used to, but really do like that rhythm. Let's take a look at the next rhythm, the second bar. 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So there's that one. A little bit easier, but gives you something else to work with. So take that, do whatever you want with it. Okay, next one is a palm muting kind of thing. So let's take a look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So that one there accents the 2, 3 and 5, as you can see I've written above. Last one, wanted to just give you kind of like an angular rhythm to work with, something you hear in math rock quite a lot. So trying to remember this one. Let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got that one down in the end. Sounds like it would lead into something else. It sounds like some kind of tremolo-y kind of breakdown, the start of a little riff there as well. So there's all the exercises for you. Like I said, you should take it slowly depending on your level, and then build up the tempo. It's more important to be accurate and playing in time with the metronome than just to rush and be sloppy whilst playing over the metronome itself. So yeah, I say that's all we're going to look at for today. Please leave some suggestions for the next video on what you would like to do. I was thinking of giving maybe some open tunings, or looking at some chord progressions to give to you. So, as always, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!